These people were broke and almost homeless before they made hundreds of millions of dollars. They struggled hard to make it as a successful person in the world.
Let the show begin.
So first off, we have Khaby Lame. Without even having to utter a word, Khaby Lame is taking the entire world by his incredibly popular TikTok profile that has exploded in the recent years. Not so long ago, Khaby was living in a modest apartment with his parents and sharing a bedroom with his eldest brother. Now, he is rubbing shoulders with models like Gigi Hadid, race car drivers like Carlos Sainz, and selling his personal line of products like a popcorn maker. Is it right to say he is poppin'? At the start of 2020, the 21-year-old Italian creator was literally out of work with not a penny to his name. He had to struggle really hard during the COVID pandemic after losing his job. Today, he is reported to be worth more than $2 million, and this of course has allowed him to go from living like us regular everyday people to a full-fledged celebrity. He has been able to transform his life in more ways and has practically become a model rocking designer clothes like Huff, Gucci, Givenchy and more. But like everyone's journey to fame and fortune, it doesn't always start so easy. Khaby Lame's content is often simplicity itself, and he likes to react to some of the craziest life hack tips on the internet, which has turned his content into a global sensation. So Khaby is an elite company. Then we have Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman is one of the only few actors in the last 50 years who is as comfortable in a small drama as he is in a big action blockbuster, and his distinctive voice is known over the world for being commanding and soothing at the same time. So he was not an actor from the very beginning. He had a crush on a girl in junior high school, and as a joke, he pulled a chair from under her. As a punishment, he had to participate in the school's drama competition, but to everyone's surprise, he proved to be a very talented 12-year-old boy. Though he got a scholarship in drama, he decided to join the Air Force to become a fighter pilot. And after 4 years in the military, he started thinking it's time to start pursuing his dream. So, he moved to Los Angeles and took acting lessons. He tried many times to become an actor, but sadly it wasn't working. He faced really hard times. He was almost going to be homeless at one point. He was searching for any kind of job, a taxi driver, a truck driver, or anything that would get him a crust of bread. Morgan was 45 with no big success behind him, but he never gave up and became successful at the age of 50 when he finally started acting in popular movies. Morgan Freeman won an Oscar for his performance in $1 Million Baby. It took over 20 years for him to earn fame. Freeman has appeared in many critically acclaimed movies of all time, from Shawshank Redemption to Driving Miss Daisy to $1 Million Baby. And while he is known for being a very talented actor, he is equally known for his incredible voice. So the man who once struggled to survive today has a net worth of $200 million. And this makes him one of the richest black celebrities in Hollywood, among the likes of Denzel Washington, Tyler Perry, Ice Cube, and Jamie Foxx. Empire magazine ranks him 31st best movie actor of all time. Then we have Tom Cruise. Besides being considered one of the most famous actors in Hollywood action movies, Tom Cruise is a tycoon who knows very well how to enjoy life. But have you ever wondered about the struggles of this famous actor's past life? Well, the story was not the same in the beginning. Cruise was born in 1962 in Syracuse, New York, to an overbearing, alcoholic father who took it out on his son. His parents divorced when he was 12. He said that for a long time he felt that it was his fault. At 14, he attended a Catholic seminary and hoped to one day become a priest, but he was expelled after he was caught stealing alcohol. At 18, he moved to New York and started auditioning for acting roles. In 1983, he appeared alongside Patrick Swayze and Matt Dillon in Francis Ford Coppola's The Outsiders. That same year, he landed his first lead role in the movie Risky Business.
Just take those old records off the shelf.
At 25, he became a global superstar. His wife, Mimi Rogers, introduced him to Scientology, and it became an inevitable part of his life. Soon he became one of the controversial church's most well-known members. At the age of 27, he won a Golden Globe and was nominated for an Oscar for his performance in Born in the 4th of July. Till now, he is a famous actor of all time and a dream boy of every action movie lover. Finally, we have Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey came from a very humble beginning. As a kid from West Virginia, would go on to try many different career paths. Steve would do anything and everything on his path to greatness. even live on the streets while chasing his dreams from homelessness to amassing over $100 million fortune. Steve went from rags to riches, but it did not happen overnight. He had some pretty big setbacks along the way. Now Steve's been getting a ton of media attention in the recent years, and he is actually still haunted by his mistake from the 2015 Miss Universe pageant. Harvey was born on 1957 in West Virginia, whose father worked as a coal miner while his mother taught Sunday school. Because of a severe injury, he had to drop out of college. After dropping out of college, he worked a ton of different jobs as an insurance salesman, mailman, even as a pro boxer. Nothing seemed to fit until October 1985, when Steve hit the stage for the first time at Hilarity's Comedy Club in Cleveland, Ohio. That's where he found his true calling and began his career as a stand-up comedian. Performing on stage quickly became something that Steve fell in love with, but it wasn't paying his bills, leaving Steve homeless for long stretches of time. It was in 1989 when he started to gain fame and made it to the finals of the second annual Johnny Walker National Comedy Show. However, it wasn't until 1993 that Steve started to make a serious name for himself in the comedy world. Harvey landed the coveted job as the host of a Showtime at the Apollo, a nationally syndicated TV show in the world-famous Apollo Theater.